Yes, there's a picture actually, Lord Baron. Thank you so much for pointing that out. Just the time froze up and it didn't freeze up. It got too fast, and we were talking the rules, and you know how it goes. How are you, Lord Baron? Thank you so much for joining us tonight. I am not feeling the best tonight, so it's going to be a short evening for us. We're going to kind of catch up and see where we're at. We're actually missing one of our players tonight. We've got potentially 3 more battles to go through. They destroyed the dragon and Jashka's demonic form, 3 episodes ago? They are now at their base that has become kind of like a refuge kind of thing from the ongoing battles that have basically invaded the kingdom of Sedehak. God of Zox has been completely overrun by parasite infected Rakas. They like to believe that they destroyed the Shadow Lord, but he's an entity. Um, um, that he will likely be back because he is, like a core rule kind of bad dude in one form or another. He's like Sauron, but with multiple lives, kind of like more like Voldemort and Sauron combined that are able to do multiple lives. So, so that's where we are sitting currently right now. They decided to take a break for a day to try to get some rest, to try to get some things. Cirith and Ellen both have attempted to contact the Nal Salith, and they are not even getting a busy signal. They're not even getting a signal. No magic at all. There's no magical communication happening at all, or teleportation capabilities at all. So we don't know what's going on with the Nal Salith or Lithia and the eastern reaches of the grasslands that are over there. They don't know. I know, because I know everything when it comes to this. I am God. I am the ultimate God. I am the one. I am the God of money faces. So that's about where we left off. I know that they were having conversations about Ellen's not being in gel and things. I think we kind of resolved that. But we're going to kind of jump in with the players and bring them in because I'm tired of talking. They can fill in. They can fill in the spots that I'm missing. Because over here, well, I don't know. So we're just gonna go say hi to them because they're talking in my ear. Specifically. Hi guys. Oh, and by the way, I'm going to give you all 2,500 merit points because you are all wearing your lovely Legends of Kralis legendary game Legends Club shirts.
It didn't save. I'm so upset.
I have no idea what you're talking about, but okay. But yeah, what were you saying, Ellen?
My character sheet.
Oh well, then
I was gonna say, I know VAR, I think, had one more thing on the topic. But other than that, yeah, I think it was mostly resolved.
Did you have one more thing on the topic there, Var? Or were you trying to avoid? Because I know Ahote was trying to avoid somewhat, but didn't you and Ahote come to an agreement that
we did.
Yeah, that's what I thought. You guys came to an agreement.
We did.
No, I think we.
I thought you had said there was something else VAR you had planned or something.
Ooh, excuse me.
I think it's just the agreement that Ahote is going to be having regular therapy treatments.
Yeah, so we ended off with me vowing that we would do that, and then we learned about self-imposed curses.
But that's also right.
That was
I introduced them to the whole concept of lethal self-inflicted curses via VAR, so that will be interesting.
I think I think we resolved a Hote and Vars contract. I think Ellen was still trying to get a contract with Var, and it never went through.
No, you ended up acknowledging it at the very end.
It's just hasn't
and
been
Var acknowledged
notarized.
the contract.
I had just gotten the feeling that Var had more to say. I thought you had said something about that, and we just didn't have time.
I think we didn't finalize the Ellen Var contract. Did we?
I don't
Did
know.
we?
Oh yeah,
Do they
because
have-
there was the whole thing with us gotta show Ellen that he's not dispensable
Alone.
and he's not alone. That he needs to stop, and he's like, "But no, Var's the only one that matters." And we're like, "Bitch, shut the fuck up. You matter too." Paraphrasing.
The only person that can survive, Var, you must
Paraphrasing.
survive. I can't. I'll
Bajra-
sacrifice my life.
Bajra
for
was
you.
not there. Bajra
Yeah,
would have
Bajra
definitely
wasn't
said,
there.
"Bitch, shut the fuck up. You matter too." No, who knows what Bajra was doing? I don't even know what Bajra was doing.
I don't even know what
But
Bajra
you
was doing.
know,
Well, no,
you
actually,
just don't
wasn't
tell us.
Bajra. So, yeah, so Ellen and Var were dealing with Hans, who's learning how to fly with his shoes,
Yeah.
and it's just
His
being
new shoes.
his new shoes. That's where that took place. Ahote saw that. That's what started the conversation. Yeah, I don't think we ever got to Bajra. What is
Nope.
Bajra during this time?
I was presuming, which is what I was getting at before we got cut off with go time, was I think that Bajra is probably actually for once being a strategist and trying to get with the other Rakas in the kind of tent city area to try to get a more updated map because she hasn't been there in like 2 years. To try to map out, okay, we know this was destroyed, this isn't here anymore, or this is danger area, this is, kind of pull the audience and get a game plan of what's where and what's a good plan of entry, even though we're damn well that we're just
mostly
gonna be
because of the
teleporting
fact that you're. So let's talk about that, right? Because
Okay.
when you last left Castle Black Dragon, which was months and months and months ago,
Mhm.
You were all aware of the fact that there was a alter reality spell that at least encompassed the castle, if not a little bit more, right? But now with your attack on the ring and the destruction of the ring, that you're going to have to make the assumption that security has gone up because now you are the thing that's kind of controlling everything is the Great Mother, your mom, and the demon, and then also the long necked individual. I can't remember his name now.
It's like an L.
Yeah. Anyways, those are the four things that are kind of in control of what's going on.
Yeah, the element
in
of
the
surprise
castle.
is
Yeah,
gone.
you don't have. Well, you can still probably make up an elemental, an element of surprise, but the problem is that it's going to be a lot more difficult for you to get into. You can't just teleport in, right? I mean,
Yeah.
you couldn't. The last time you teleported in, what happened? You arrived 5 minutes earlier than everybody else, because they just put a kibosh on that. So you don't have to worry about the dragon anymore, and you don't have to worry about Joshka. So now you have to worry about your mom, the Great Mother,
Uldazar,
and that one individual who may or may not
Kaminoan.
be a Kaminoan looking dude, who may or may not be a real thing because there was a connection between it and the dragon, but you guys never really.
Oh yeah,
resolved.
it might not be. It might not exist anymore.
Right,
But
because
the dragon was real.
No.
No, the Kaminoan was connected to the dragon, and the dragon's dead. But so is the Kaminoan also
Yeah,
dead?
but you also went inside the dragon. I forgot about that when I was
Oh
fighting.
yeah,
You go.
I did use the dragon as cover.
Yeah, so the dragon was
Cover.
And then
temporarily.
we also killed it.
Ellen's got this huge alien piece of meat, flesh,
Oh yeah,
skin.
he's got
Who
a
knows
rug
what he's
of
doing
flesh.
with that? So we'll see what that. So that's kind of like on the side burner for a moment. You guys have been about 24 hours here. What else did you want to plan? You guys need to discuss how you guys want to get to Black Dragon and how you're going to infiltrate it. We're going to kind of narratively hand wave, like, when you guys get there until we get to the point where there will be a confrontation, and then we will be moving into a battle. I do want to say this: next week we are going to have the battle along with, so that one's going to be a long one because we're going to be missing VAR the next weekend because they're going to try to run another Iron Man.
You don't run. Okay.
Well, I don't know what you do
Is
with
that
Iron
your
Man.
your marathon?
It's
Is that why you're being sour?
a race.
It's just a race.
It's not a marathon because a marathon is part of it.
Yeah, so you run
Anyways.
the Iron Man.
No, because you also swim and bike it.
Well, right, but
This is just running.
Run is a phrase that covers the whole concept of you doing the marathon race kind of thing. So you run the marathon, run the Iron Man.
Okay.
Never, black and white for VAR and Naz, just black and white. It is a Iron Man they are going to be competing in.
Yes.
Sure. Smile and nod, Bar.
Smile
No,
and
I
nod.
heard you. Yeah, competing in Iron Man. Going
Becoming the
fast.
most ironest of mans.
You
I
go
love
fast.
how you
already?
suddenly will get this like deep southern twang of an accent when you say Iron Man.
Iron
Iron
Man.
Man.
Iron Man.
Man,
No, don't. Iron Man.
man.
No, that's just French, Markham.
Well, why is
Man.
it
All
Iron
right,
Man.
so I'm going to turn it over to you guys to
Iron-
figure out what you guys want to do with Castle Black Dragon. I will answer any logistic questions I will help Bajra answer logistic questions about the castle because it was your home for 18 years.
15 years. 15 years.
So
Yeah.
there
Oh
will
yeah,
be a
she's
lot
been
of-
away. She's been away from home for 3 years now.
Yeah, so we will see what's
Because
going
now
on
she's
with
18.
that.
I got.
So I'm going
Wait,
to
is
turn it over to you
Bajra,
guys.
like 20 now?
No, she's only 18.
She's
Calm
only
down.
18. She hasn't had
I
a
do have-
birthday
It's
yet.
like, how long has this campaign been going?
I do have a
Like
question.
a year.
If you want to research it or something, you don't have a limit as to how many wands I could create.
I didn't say that. I said how many spells you can put
No.
into a single wand.
Half of my intelligence modifier doesn't matter the PR. But there's no limit with how many wands I can create. So
Please tell me you're just gonna show up and Wolverine this bitch with wands.
So I will research that, and then I'm gonna put a kibosh on you because I will find the rule that says how long it takes for you to actually make wands, and that will put a kibosh on you.
Yeah, go ahead and read that last sentence just to be sure.
Yeah. Read the first sentence, the middle sentence, and that last sentence there, David, because you tend to read what you want to read without fully following the whole direction. So give me go ahead. You guys talk. Give me a minute.
like I would have
First-
to store spells, but as long
Okay,
as it
well,
takes-
let me ask you this: how do you plan on going through and putting where you getting your information from, so I can make sure that I'm reading the same stuff?
sorcery, the sorcery ability, page 123, epic store spell. So Jose's just gonna look at y'all. So now that we're all happy again, what the fuck are we gonna do?
Does anyone who
reconvene with Bajra at this point.
So you know what? You go ahead and make as many spells as you like, as many wands as you like. You go, boy. And I just want to point out the fact that
Sus.
until the spell is spent, the fatigue you use to cast the spell is inaccessible to you. So go ahead, make as many wands as you like. You have to make a spellcraft TS equal to the PR of the spell plus 1, and spend the fatigue for that. So how much fatigue do you got?
Enough to keep healing from it.
Uh-huh. But but what I'm saying though is when you go and spend the fatigue on those things, it's inaccessible. You can't go, okay, I'm going to take a deep breath and regain the fatigue. Your maximum fatigue is reduced until those spells are gone. Okay.
I am aware.
Okay.
Okay. Cool.
Oh, wait. They will dissipate in 1 hour per your willpower modifier.
Yep.
Oh, what?
Yeah, the spells will
This is-
dissipate. He's
this
not
is the most
really.
interesting
He's not
game
really
for you.
creating wands in the same sense like a real wand that can recharge itself. He's storing spells into items, specifically wands.
I'm estimating I'll have about 9 hours to use them. It'll take about 2 hours to make the wands, and then us getting there before we actually start needing to use them. And I have 11 hours to play with, so
Yeah, just warning you. Just warning you. Or informing you.
More informing
Like-
you.
I don't like that word change. That's
Yeah.
spooky.
suddenly the reality spell just made everything 12 hours late.
Oh no, the reality spell is set. What I wrote before you guys went there is set. That won't change. That would be unfair.
Oh yeah, guys, I think there's still a reality spell around the castle, and I don't know if I can break that.
I was going to ask the magic users if they knew how to stop it.
I mean, considering what it took us to stop the spell that was surrounding the ring, and that had obvious obstacles to get rid of. We've been there before, and I didn't see any, or I don't remember seeing anything upholding the spell.
Give me a intelligence check. Okay. TS of. I think this is rather difficult. Let's give it a TS of 12.
Okay.
I believe in you.
I don't.
99. You don't remember shit.
Why do you crit fail so much?
You don't. I mean, come on. You're the critical fumble master, dude. You know what? I'm gonna have. You know what? I'm not gonna do that. I'm actually gonna have my artist. I'm gonna have him. I'm gonna commission him to make an image, a drawing of a Hote, and we're gonna keep it 100.
Yes.
That's what we're gonna do. It's
Oh
not gonna be a
my
monster.
God.
It's not gonna be a demon. It's going
It's
to
gonna
be a Hote.
Hote.
Oh my God.
A Hote, it
That's
can be him.
beautiful, though. I would wear a Hote merch.
Me too.
I would.
It can be a Hote tripping over his own severed hand.
Keep it real.
He's
Keep
the
it
only one
100.
who hasn't. Like,
He
no, he
has.
lost a leg. No, he lost a leg
He lost a leg? Oh, then
Yes.
it's even easier for him to trip
In
over
a
it.
dream.
in a dream that didn't happen.
It didn't
Oh,
happen.
well,
So
You and me,
yeah,
buddy,
you
we're the
don't-
only handless
You don't
wonders.
remember. You don't remember the information I was
fixes.
going to
Tyranny.
give you and partake up and put upon you. You don't really remember the actual makeup, the makeup and design of the castle in such a way that might have influenced your ability to figure out exactly how that is occurring.
Maybe I'll
Can
talk with Bajra about the castle, jog my memory.
can spells be attached to people?
They can. There is a spell that you can actually cast a spell upon somebody beyond permanence. It is I believe it's called or maybe it's only divine spells.
As like a tether.
What do you mean like
That's
a
so
tether?
like so long as this person exists,
That would
the
be an
spell
alter
will
reality.
happen.
That will be
Yeah.
an
Okay,
alter reality.
that'll be part
spell.
of the alter reality. Okay. Just testing the limits.
As long as the pit at our keep is an actual pit, we will never die.
What happened to your audio, my love?
I don't know.
yeah.
We can definitely hear how
I can hear you, but
empty
you
your
sound like
room
you're
is.
like you're in a can.
Better.
Yeah, that's better.
Yeah.
My mic was pointed straight up.
We heard you from your back wall as it was coming back.
We were in the pit that you were trying to talk about.
I'm gonna refresh my browser just in case. That's not a good start.
Vars, you're gonna ask the spellcasters. So
So describe to me why you said as long as the pit in the home base remains a pit, we will never die. Why is that?
Because then the only way for us to die is for someone to just start filling up the pit or turn it into something that's not a pit.
What does that mean?
he's joking about an alter reality
I
spell.
was joking, but yeah, it means that pit that's in the middle of our keep, someone would either have to fill it up and seal it off, making it no longer a pit, or destroy the walls around it, making it no longer a pit.
But why?
But why would somebody do that? Or
No,
why?
but
No, why
if
would we
someone
die?
did that? If someone did that, why would you die?
Because he casts alter reality, theoretically.
It wouldn't be we would die because of that. We just can't die until that happens. So if it became not a pit, then we would be killable.
But why? What
To
did you do?
not die.
It's like a
It was a
phylactery,
joke.
isn't it?
It was a joke.
I get you. It's funny.
Confused.
No, I get it.
Confused now.
I get it.
I'm
I
confused.
get it.
I think I get
I'm
it.
not. I got it. It was funny, Nico. Good job.
Ha 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 ha.
Well, I kept
It
pushing
makes-
him because I got it. And I wanted to see how far he would go with that.
It
And then
makes
he's like,
perfect
"It's just a
sense.
joke, man. It's just a joke." I'm like, keep going. Let's see where you go with that. Let's see what's going on.
This
It
is not
makes
fair.
sense.
Okay.
Yeah, that's true. All right, I'm gonna let you guys talk. Go. What do you
Okay.
guys want to do?
Banana.
Knowing-
Sorry.
But like theoretically, Bajra knows the back tunnel's in. That's
See,
just for
tunnel?
us. That was a little gift just for us. Stream didn't see that. No, like Bajra knows like the secret tunnels
Yes.
to get in because that's what she used to get out.
She does.
Yeah.
Give me a intelligence check. TS of 10.
Think
No, you
about
know
it,
what? Just
queen.
make. You know what? No, just make. No, I'm not going to even make you do this because this is stupid. You realize that while those may have been tunnels that you know to secretly sneak in, by this time they've been discovered. There's a good chance they've been discovered because you weren't the
Okay.
only one to ever leave by those secret
They-
tunnels.
They were also just like service quarters. I'm thinking like Dimitri moving a wall kind of situation.
Well, still, the whole point is there's a
Servants
good
knew about
chance-
it,
There is
so
a good
whenever they're
chance
possessed in a hive mind, everyone knows.
that everybody does know.
Good chance doesn't mean 100%.
That's correct. It would be a charisma check, and we would be using the maze rules out of the Game Master's Guide to determine how far you guys get in and where you get.
Oh goodness, you'd give us more right angles.
No,
Ah,
No!
no, don't do it. No.
no, it's okay. Black Dragon is all curved. You saw their staircase; it's all curves. There's no angles. 360 degrees, constantly, always, ever. No 90s,
Yeah,
ever.
490s makes 360, so
Shut your whore
You
mouth.
guys bring that. I don't like that theory at all because no.
but it's true.
Yeah, but four
Okay.
of these does not make a this, my guy.
But all these squares make a circle.
Geometry is a joke.
2 bicycles don't make a car because they have 4 wheels now. It's different
Geometry,
things.
geometry
They
doesn't
make holes
exist.
on 'em.
Trigonometry is fake. Big government is lying to you.
Big math.
Pythagoras, Pythagoras is a bitch.
We do one part of the session somewhere else.
Serious. On tangent.
Somewhere else.
Serious. On tangent.
I think
sorry.
Alan's actually playing a video game.
No, I'm here.
Pretty sure he's playing Call of Duty right now.
No, I'm leveling myself up. I realized I hadn't done that after the last session.
Okay, so secret tunnels out.
No,
Knowing
I
what
didn't
you
say
know-
it was
Teleporting.
100%. I said there's a good chance that they've
Drake
been
is
discovered.
the same thing as playing a video game.
As a hive mind, the possibilities, and after all this time, the possibilities are slim to none.
Very slim. It would end up being charisma checks for you, Baja, to lead them through at very high TS.
Yeah, my charisma is pretty good, but it's not the rock and roll priest good.
True. He has the best charisma of us
He
all.
has the best charisma.
That's what happens when
Things
you
just
become-
work out in his favor. Okay, that's out. Teleporting out. Alter reality spell.
Do we have any indication, spellcasters, as to how to shut down that alter reality spell?
I am gonna turn to Sereth because I know he's not here, but I know he still has Rathmagon on him. I'm gonna kind of lightly knock on the guitar.
Ow.
Excuse me.
See, that's unfair because for the Ravmagon to actually interact, Seerth has got to give it permission at this point.
Okay,
Oh,
I
no.
we're gonna backtrack. I'm not gonna do that.
You
Well,
hear a
because
voice
well,
behind,
the reason
"Fuck
why is because every time he uses the guitar, he has to make a willpower check, and that willpower check will eventually get to the point where he can't make it, and the Ravmagon will take control.
Oh.
So far,
Okay.
he's been making them. There will come a point where it'll be a high
We
enough
keep
TS that the Ravmagon will go, right on! Now it's my body!
We keep forgetting Rothmagon is basically a parasite. He's just so cool.
It's
Seereth has,
a
like,
legendary
3
item that
parasites.
needs to be used to do certain things. Well, to do that, it can't let the person be in control of themselves. So, and then at some point, that would make Seerth an NPC under my control, and I don't want to take his character. So, but there's going to come a point where that will fail.
But does feeding it souls allow the TS to get easier for him?
A quid pro quo. I guess that's between him and Sirith. That's
Mhm.
It's not ideal for Sirith, but if I could convince him, hey, these demons, gotta get rid of them somehow. What better way to keep you in? Sorry, I'm thinking too
Do
much.
you want 100 parasites from another world? You can eat so many of them. You
Have
can
all of
have a
them.
buffet. You can do it like cereal. You can have like a bowl full of them if you want. Let's go, Ramagan.
I'm pretty sure that crosses a severe number of codes for VAR. I know demons are evil and all, but
Parasitos.
round them up and make them defenseless and then just slowly just
Oh gosh.
full for today.
No, they're in. I'm not gonna argue about the code right now. Anyways,
I think that violates.
little
I think that
thingy
violates
sandwiches.
rule number 1. To be honest with you.
no, not number 1.
Mm-hmm.
like 26. maybe.
Rafmagon would. Var can't take Rafmagon,
No, that's true.
but killing demons is fine.
Even if they're defenseless and have surrendered.
They are evil.
Depends.
And they
yeah,
did attack
depends.
first. So
They would literally have to attack Var first before that goes out the window.
yeah, but
Yeah,
isn't
it
there
depends
like
how
something in the code?
irredeemable.
Is there
Anyways,
something in the code if
let's
they're evil?
let's move this direction. I'm trying to
Um,
direct you guys.
Okay.
Meanwhile, we're actually directing ourselves towards where Bajra is. I hope that's where
I
Holtzi's
thought
going to go.
Basha was
today.
here.
No, she wasn't. So this way we can actually talk and actually be
In,
talking in character.
in narrative. Moving to Bajra, who is surrounded by maps. There's a hippo now.
There's a
house
hippo?
house hippo.
Yes.
House hippo. House hippo.
You don't even know what a house hippo looks like.
This
I always thought house hip.
is a house hippo.
I always thought house hippos were pipples.
Nope. They're house hippos.
No, house hippos are domesticated hippos that live in houses.
Yeah,
No.
They're
Please do
tiny
not
hippos.
domesticate hippos.
Don't argue
not
with me.
domesticate
tiny
hippos.
in Canada.
No.
No,
This
do
is
not
a house
domesticate
Yes.
hippos.
That makes sense.
not
The
do that.
Canadian hippo is infamous
I'll
for
show
being
you.
tiny and house trained.
Yes, they're called
Have you
Canadian
seen-
house hippos.
Have you
hippo.
seen the bouncing pig baby hippo over in Thailand? She is so cute.
House hippo.
I think we were supposed to move one direction. We moved the opposite.
Yes.
We got distracted with hippos. Any whore. Any hippo.
What are all these maps about?
I'm trying to refamiliarize myself with everything.
Blast.
Have you done
Mm.
so?
For the most part, the castles maintain the same, which I kind of anticipated. The thing is ancient.
Good,
It'd
because
be
I have a
hard.
question.
What is your question?
I was trying to think about the castle and I couldn't really picture it, but oh, his camera went off. I was so confused. I was like, how did I move?
Markham, you fucked up everything. I am now a Hote.
What?
Your
What
camera
happened? Oh,
your
for the love of-
camera fell asleep.
There we go.
But I was trying to think about like where. You remember how in the ring they had all those obelisks essentially to uphold the spell?
Mm-hmm.
Where could something like that be held in the Black Castle?
Obelisk? Like a ring of obelisks to hold up a
No,
spell?
no, it wouldn't be an obelisk. It'd be something much more smaller, or
Oh, if
could
it's something
be castle
smaller,
itself.
you're fucked. The castle's a pretty big place.
It
Not
could
to
be a
flex.
castle.
Holy
We're-
cow! It's the first thing that pops up.
We're
Hmm.
wait, like the castle itself?
Could be used as a conduit to uphold the spell. It would make sense. Or at least that's how I would do it.
That seems dramatic. And also major risk.
Major risk,
That's a massive target.
and who's going to destroy it?
I don't know, the ones that we've been at war with for centuries.
If they haven't destroyed it already, it's probably a reason.
I don't
And
know,
since
you
you're
kind
coming
of
back, would you destroy it? Knowing that you're trying to win
Asha, the war's been over for a long time. What do you mean?
we have tea, and since
you're in the
they're
Cold War right
actively
now.
if we're actively attacking them, they're not going to be like, oh no, it's cool, the war's been over. The war has kind of been re-engaged unintentionally by a third party acting on behalf
Yeah.
of the second party. So, of course,
Either
you and
way,
I understand that, but it's like they're actively at your walls and tearing down your city walls. I'm pretty sure that's an act of war if I ever saw one.
Nah, they're just being friendly.
Yeah, as they rip you apart with their teeth and break off their tusk into their bones.
Exactly.
Because that's a sign of pride.
Yep. It's a sign of affection.
Nope.
All right, so back
Not
to the
the
castle.
word. Okay.
actually, even if they didn't make it the castle, what if we just destroyed the castle?
No. Why?
Basra still
Seems
thinks she can
unnecessary.
save her mama.
I'm pretty positive they would all live. Majority of them.
What? It is a massive castle made of granite.
Just nuke it
No.
From orbit.
from orbit. Yep.
Horrible
Problem
ideas,
solved.
all of you. Horrible ideas, all of you. Go to the timeout corner.
For the greater good.
I've come to terms with the fact that I might have to kill my mother. If
Oh, you just want to do it in person. No, I'm kidding.
I've come to terms with the fact that I might have to kill my mother. What I'm not willing to come to terms with is me tearing down the entire Volgukan legacy. It's a long one. I don't want. I've already have shit on my name enough as it is. I'm not about to load on more on top of that and
For
be
starters,
single-handedly the most hated Rakas in the world.
If it's any consolation, I think you already have attained that title.
I
It's
was
not
going to
consolation. You're a bitch, and I hope you feel like one. I'm getting
Not-
better.
not lose our heads right now. I'm
I've
just
been
merely
staring
throwing
at-
out some suggestions.
I've been staring at maps for 10 hours. I'm starting to go insane.
I'm
Okay,
I'm afraid I'm a bit confused by your analogy. I do not feel like a female hound.
you're about to. I'm gonna send you on all fours and rip off your balls. Shut the fuck up.
All right, let's not go back
Okay.
into that level of aggression.
So you say you've been staring at this for a while and you haven't figured out a way in.
Well, yeah, because there's obstacles into this. I
Which
know.
means either way we
For
go
a
in,
fact.
we're going to be on their turf.
That's correct.
So why not draw them out to us? And if we can't draw them out, just destroy where they're hiding. And
Well, first of all, we're dealing with Uldazar. Uldazar's not that stupid. Second of all, we're dealing with the parasitic mother who is firmly planted within the prisons of the castle and does not move. She's in a pool of water. She seems very comfy to manage her system from where she is. She doesn't seem really keen on moving, or if she can move at all. Step number 2, you're dealing with my mother, who is a strategic genius, okay? She's got there for a reason. She's not that stupid. So,
you're honestly not making a good argument against bringing the house down.
That's true.
we're not.
So what you're saying is, because you don't want to bring the house down, we should walk into the trap that's laid by these skilled super soldiers, essentially, and their extra-dimensional god.
Well, that is why I'm trying to figure out covertly, because if we can get to the parasitic mother who is down in the dungeons, down in the bottom, we can get down there and we kill that bitch, we might be able to release the rest of the Rakas because their hive mother is no longer existing. And also would save my mother. That leaves us, that's a 2-for-1 special right there. It's just a matter of getting down there is the
All right, and
problem.
what are the demons that have been orchestrating this, or co-orchestrating? And what about that long-necked fellow that was standing behind your mother the whole time?
That one's new. I don't know how to deal with that one yet. He wasn't there before. That wasn't there before. Don't know how to deal with that one. Just trying to figure out how to get down there.
So the way the castle's set up is to make it where you have to kind of go through the dungeons themselves prior to making the way. That's how you guys found Bajras. You made your way down into and past through the dungeons. And that's where they found you at the bottom of that, held in that special prison
Over lava.
over lava. And with that comes the fact that there is levels within the levels that you would have to kind of make your way past. Hopefully not get caught by any roving individual and or any roving patrol. Because hive mind and all.
Yeah. One knows, the rest of the world knows.
Yep. So you would have to make your way that way. Now, getting in and getting out, it's a matter of what do you want to sacrifice to do so.
The
How-
Rakas in me is telling me just to bust down the front door.
All right, I have an idea. So, does teleportation not work at all?
No. No magic at all.
It works, but at a cost.
Which is
If one
You
of us
remember
was
last
able
time
to
we
get
did it?
on the what?
So the last time we did it, when Bajra arrived before we actually teleported because of their alter reality.
All right. If one of us was
It
able to
gets
get
weird.
inside, would the others be able to use that as like an anchor point to teleport to that individual?
I
Not
don't think it's a
while
matter. I
You-
don't think it's a matter of anchor point. I think it's a matter of magic within that space is fucky.
Oh, I know nothing
see,
about magic, so
let me try to make this as simple as possible. We don't know what they chose for the conditions for the alter reality spell. But if they said so much as whoever teleports here teleports instantly into a dungeon, if it's not with their approval, we could appear at the tip of the castle. That's where we could clearly see us going. And we would appear in actuality in a dungeon in chains because that's what they wanted to. It's like the alter reality kind of makes you your own god of a specific area.
oh,
Whatever conditions you set when you cast that spell is it comes into effect unless someone can actually dispel it. And with the type of beast we're going against, I cannot do that, and I don't even think me and Sirius combined could do that.
can you cast another one?
What? What?
If
Cast
you can
another
cast
alter
another
reality?
alter reality within an alter reality, that sounds like it'll happen like the same thing with like the Stargates.
It's like trying to wish for somebody else's wish to not come true.
Would that work?
If I was as powerful as they are or more powerful, then probably. But I'm not.
And I know for certain, Vajra knows for certain that her mother is not a spellcaster.
But
I don't think it was laid out in the history that she's ever been spellcasted.
I do have one idea that I want to try out. So Bajra, do me a favor. Describe the place where you saw the old one, where you saw the Great Mother. Describe that place in as perfect detail as you can.
It was down in the dungeons, but like a hole was busted out of it. Like there was a separate cavern that burrowed in. It's wet. It smelt bad. But the water wasn't really like water. It was more like oil. It was slick, and it was everywhere. She looked. Yeah, it was just like the normal jail cell prisons area, but like a wall had busted out of it,
Okay.
and it was like wet. It smelled bad.
And GM, how far away is that castle? Like how many miles?
From you?
Mhm.
Right now, hundreds.
About 1,500 to 2,000 miles.
2,000. So that'd be 20 minutes. Okay. I want to try something real quick just to give us a scope and see if we can, or at least we figure out exactly how far the range of this alter reality spell extends. I'm going to create a clone, not from the coin, just from the Ducata. I just want to create only one.
Wait, if you're just testing this, then I don't know if like, are you going to be doing like a scry or something?
Kind of. I'm going to send him to the location you described.
Okay, then rather than give away that what we're doing, this is going to be really weird. And I don't think they've done anything to it, because why would they? That makes no sense. Send him to my room.
Okay.
Because if we're just testing an alter reality spell, why are we going to drop him right in front of one of the creatures that are in charge of the hive minds
Fair point.
to be aware of our existence and what we're at least trying to do.
I was gonna be sneaky about it, but you do make a fair point. I will do that then.
Going to
What I'm going to do to this clone is I'm going to use my not is it elemental spear? Yeah, elemental spear, and give him earth and travel. I will sacrifice a few more fatigue to extend the duration of the clone spell to 25 minutes. So that way, the earth and travel takes you 1 minute per 100 miles. So if they're 2,000 miles away, that's about 20 minutes. And the location is going to be her room. And he's just going to sink through the ground and start going there.
Is this one of the clones that you know that you know what they know?
Yes. And then for earth and travel.
oh damn,
Ooh,
hell yeah.
wow. Okay. Really wish I could have saved that for something that mattered. I mean, that actually mattered.
This matters. This matters.
At least I get a heroic luck from it. I'll take that.
That's true.
So, just to be perfectly clear, you are sending your clone, the one that's literally you.
No,
Huh?
no. I'm using the spell to create a clone. Doesn't have anything. It just shares a connection with me.
Okay.
I can see everything it sees, hear everything it hears.
But what's the is there
Something. Can you say it again?
no? That was creepy.
I'm doing the
What
earth and travel.
what I'm saying though is what's the range of the clone spell? Is it infinite? Or does it have to stay in a certain range of you?
It didn't, or I didn't see that it had to stay in a certain range. I just know its duration is 10 minutes. But if I sacrifice, I just had it pulled up. Where are you? Ahote's abilities, rules, increase duration, 10 fatigue per time you didn't increase. Oh, so it would actually have to be 30 minutes. So I would sacrifice an additional 20 fatigue to increase it to 30 minutes instead of 10.
All right, so he goes to you send him through the earth. You can feel the earth and stuff passing over him. It takes that amount of time, and just as you feel that it's getting within a certain range, I'll even say specifically, you feel it move through the mountains and the dirt that is beneath the Canis nation, Zakcha. Begins to enter, makes its way through. You can feel the, I don't know if it'd be vileness but the change of the earth, right? Not necessarily like, it's kind of like going from like sandy to like soil enriched earth kind of concept, right? You know what I'm saying? It's that kind of a change. And about 25 minutes in, it just shuts down.
Okay. So honestly, we're just back to square one. Right after the Canis Nation, right through those mountains. A little after is about where the barrier of the ultra reality show starts.
So, okay, so that's like all of Garuzox.
No, not quite.
No,
Is it
You,
before
probably-
or after?
you said it was about 30 minutes, right?
it's you said 2,000 miles, right?
Right, about 2,000 miles.
Then that's
1,500,
20
2,000.
minutes, and the duration for the clone is 30 minutes, so that it would have time to get there and scope things out.
So what I guess I'm saying, it gets within range of the castle, maybe half mile, maybe a quarter mile, and it dissipates. The clone dissipates.
Oh, okay, so not the entire city, but a decent amount outside of the
Most of the city
castle.
and most of outside of the castle, yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so that limits teleportation. So we literally have to bust in. Go full Rakoff style on this bitch. Face
Yeah,
it.
but you-
Where's my iPad? Where's the laws? Peter Rakoff, rule number
Okay.
4.
The issue
We
with
can't
that
go.
is,
We can't go by Bar's rules in this bitch. We gotta go by Rakoff's rules. Go bless.
bless you.
Where did it go? Be fearless, be aggressive, be resilient, be tenacious. Let's go. We're gonna be
Kinforge?
fearless. We're gonna be aggressive. Let's go. Front door.
The biggest issue is going to be. Well, I guess y'all are fine.
Hmm.
I said, I guess y'all are fine. I just need to.
What?
I think I have an idea of what to do.
You want to share with the class?
After I figure out if I can do it, of course.
Can Far try their stone again? See if they can get contact. See if we can get reinforcements.
You take some time and you actually, concentrate. You do what you normally do, and you are literally you are getting a busy signal, like they're static across the stone. Unlike Ellen or Searth, which is there is no communication at all, no nothing. You're getting like a
Oh, so they hung up on me, and they're. It's not
You
just
got
they
blocked.
can't.
Their
That's what you're
service got
saying?
cut off. You got blocked.
Yeah, that's what you're
They forgot
saying.
They forgot to pay their bill.
someone forgot to pay their bill.
You're blocked.
And that's why he just doesn't get through. It's like, oh, I thought maybe the stone is destroyed. They hung up on me mid call, and now they're not picking up.
Basically,
That's what you're saying.
basically.
Yeah,
Why?
because you're blocked.
Why am I blocked? What did I do?
They're in the midst of an air raid actively happening. They ain't got time for your bullshit.
Bullshit! We're gonna kill the fucking dudes that make all this shit happen.
Your red tape, your bureaucratic red tape has no time for right now.
They're like, no, I don't want to hear a lecture about the rules. Shut the fuck up.
So what are you guys
Yes,
doing?
here it is.
I mean, you gotta. There, being the GM comes with a great burden because I know of a very specific way that you would likely be able to get in,
Fine.
but it would require. I'm not going to spill the beans, but it's more likely to be successful than anything else. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Do it! Yeah! Say hi to the camera. Do it.
No, he's
Aw.
gone. He's gone.
No, he's good now.
Aw.
But we got a good view of his tail on stream.
It's the cat. We have to smuggle in inside a catmobile.
Cat bus! All aboard the cat bus.
Moss is
You know, we had a bad plan before. Do you think that will work this time?
Which bad plan? We've had plenty of bad plans.
The bad plan where I tried to smuggle you in as a prisoner,
That's a
and
horrible.
then
No.
we became actual prisoners.
Then we became yeah. Yeah, that was a really bad plan, but I'm pretty sure they're not gonna keep me as a prisoner this time. They might actually just put a bullet in my skull.
Upon arrival, like they wouldn't want to take you into the back.
No,
Have you? We'd have
no,
you loosely bound, but
no.
yeah, okay, I figured. I'm just
I destroyed their pet,
think.
my sister. We destroyed their toy outside the ring. And then we're just gonna walk in? Oh yeah, I caught her as a prisoner. You're out of your fucking mind. Oh, you're charging up something good. I can just tell.
Oh, I forget my camera's on sometimes. Okay.
He's thinking.
I can just tell.
Yep.
Stop it. Let me think. I don't.
I'm such a hater. I'm sorry. Um, like, I feel like this is so easy.
Yeah, Telarius knows how, and he's like, "You guys are idiots."
You guys are dumb. This
Listen,
is a puzzle he whipped out of like the kids menu at IHOP. We are.
This is a book like See Spot Run.
So, can we do this, GM?
We might be
If we all
overthinking.
sit down and
When did you start
Roger.
calling me GM? Like, GM.
When he
GM,
Dad.
you
has
can do
I'm afraid
this.
you'll say no to.
You're right. That's
He's gonna
no,
use
you're
your
right.
government
Every
title.
time he's like, I think this might not work, so I'm going to call you GM, and maybe that will, somehow,
Okay.
If he's more confident, then it becomes
appeal
Dad.
to your grandiose power, GM.
Fortunately, this isn't that idea, but it is an idea. What if we all sit down? Bajra shares everything about the layout and everything about the castle as she's been doing with us. And then we put our heads together, and then maybe Bajra makes an intelligence check with some bonuses because we're all helping with different points of views. That might give her some insight as to what to exactly look for.
You have great faith in the fact that Bajra's gonna make an intelligence check. I hope you
Or-
realize her intelligence. Let's just look at her intelligence score. 85.
Okay, I'll do it.
And that's even putting points into it. I recently started putting points into her intelligence.
That's. Hey, you're still smarter than Ellen, if it's any consolation.
She's
Seriously?
been classically
can
trained.
turn into a dragon. Yes.
He has been really wanting to become a dragon.
How big?
Is it an adult?
Well, it depends what kind of dragon.
I can summon a dragon.
No. Sirius can just become one. He's been itching to become a dragon since he could.
Yeah, but they might shoot him out the sky.
We could just like
If we turn him invisible.
what? Do we become invisible too, or are we just like?
Obviously, if we could all become invisible. Yeah,
But
let's
it's
just
the
hop on
problem.
the invisible bill and hope that they don't see anything suspicious about the fact that we're all four flying, straddled on something that's not there.
The problem then becomes: is that considered into the alter reality spell? Is it
If-
just
if we
teleportation,
did-
or is it all magic?
I wasn't using teleportation when my magic shut down, so yes, it is
So
all
far,
magic.
it's all magic. So as soon as Dragon Sirith shows up,
He turns
all-
into normal Sirith, and we plummet because none of us can fly without magical abilities, except for
Yeah.
you and your divine wingedness.
what's up? Find God. She
How
gives you
thick
cool
are
shit.
the
I'll
walls?
find Kratos instead.
The walls are pretty thick. Like for warrior society, they got sturdy big old walls.
Yeah, the walls for most Rakosh buildings are minimum 10 feet thick.
Yeah, this is like a stronghold. This isn't meant to.
Right. This is not. This is a place of.
And our magic items and magic won't work in the castle, so I think we should really be disaltering that reality.
I want to know where you got the idea that your magical items won't work, or magic
Didn't
doesn't
they
work at
last
all.
time? Last time we were there. Oh no, my tech was fine. It was just stolen, or like taken off. Ahote's
Yeah.
magic didn't work though.
Nope.
His spell
But
cast.
magical items might be okay.
Tech, we don't know. I don't think it was tested. Did Ellen fire?
Nope.
No.
Because
So it wasn't tested.
as each of you arrived, you had.
No, he
Yeah, he
did.
took our-
No, he shot at somebody trying to get Var.
No, he punched them.
He punched them.
Did he punch
Yeah.
him or did he shoot him?
He punched them.
No, he just yelled
Um,
actually.
No.
He punched
Yeah, it
them
already
because
had-
we all got arrested as well, and all of our gear was taken.
Yeah.
All right, let's do this. We're going to take a real quick break. We will be right back so I can get Sirith in here, and we'll continue with these shenanigans of them trying to figure out how to get into a building, which seems to be pretty obvious to, me, but we shall
Why?
see.
I'm so.
We'll be
It's
right
haunting
back.
me now.
we totally forgot that we have a whole ass mech.
How could you forget the Mac?
I'm so glad that Sirith is here. We're sitting here talking like cat bus, and like we have an actual bus that can become a cat.
Well, I don't think we can all fit in the mech.
No, definitely not.
But I think the mech
if
should-
we shrink ourselves, we can.
Yeah, but then the whole magic problem happens again once we get close enough. That we get to know each other very closely, very quickly.
But we don't know that it dispels spells upon entering the border. We just know that spell casting into it is troublesome.
No,
Or within
you
it.
do know that
The-
because the spell,
the
the
clone.
clone spell, was a clone spell.
The clone
Oh, it didn't run out
dissipated.
of time? Okay,
No.
okay.
It disconnected.
The number you have dialed is not in service.
That's basically what happened.
Okay. But tech items should be fine, so the mech should be fine.
As far as we know, tech is okay. We are a tech phobic society. But Gutterzox is like the highest tech of all of the Rakas. So
Unfortunately, the Rakas have like a 10% chance of ruining tech when they touch it, right?
if you're from Gutterzox, yeah.
Yeah.
If
So,
you're not
like,
from
anybody in the entire city when we fly the mech there could just walk up to the mech and start playing with it and have a 10% chance to just blow it up.
Well, he's not technology anymore. He's a being, right? Or would it still fuck him up?
He's still a mech. He just has
Yeah.
sentience.
It's like a
Fair.
Warforged.
Yeah, basically a giant
He's a
warforged.
giant Warforged.
Instead of just exploding when you mess it up, you would hear the agonizing screams.
This is true.
Dark!
Oh no.
Oh shit. Okay. Yeah, the mech might be a good option. It's just a matter of all of us getting in there. Next problem.
Why?
Dad is so disappointed in us.
Can the Roth? No, we can't tell.
because Ellen and Ahote was already them two alone was a tight fit whenever he went to go get him.
No,
Yeah.
Var was in there with Ellen, and they were fine. Var's much
They're-
bigger than Ahote.
That's true.
Is there space in the mech for all 5 of us?
Nope.
I didn't think so.
I thought there was one seat, but like there's room around it for like
For
maybe
like
people.
2, maybe 2 more people. There's the seat.
It's okay.
The three
And
of us can
then
get in.
3 of you could probably get in. It's not enough room.
I'll
for
go
5.
under the console.
That's not how that works.
We just need to find another
So-
mech, guys.
I am having a very
Casually.
hard time getting my my PDF.
Can we
to
get
work
the mech to flip the
on the new
coin?
computer.
And double it? And make a copy of itself? Can we get
Can
the
the mech
can
use
mech
the
with
coin?
Let's use the coin to double it, and now we have double mech action.
I wish we
Oh,
had
wait,
a bigger audience because I would ask them if they just want me to drop what you guys should do.
But wouldn't that also be magic that'll turn off whenever we get past there?
Yeah, it is. Okay, but getting
How do you know?
is our
Aren't the coins magic?
is this magic? Oh, but
Okay,
it's an
there-
item.
There's
They're
cast
artifacts,
magic,
right?
there's artifacts, then there's magical items. There's divine magic, divine items, and divine divine legendary items. And these are all separate things.
Sirith, last time you were in the castle, did you try to cast anything? Do you
Did I?
remember? Oh, did you go? Were you
What
there?
about the path they took out of the castle last time? It was kind of out in the middle of nowhere. It would send us straight like into the dungeon levels, but
Yeah, those were the tunnels we were talking about that are likely to be found out by now.
So we just have to fight our way through the tunnels.
Yeah, that's the problem with the hive mind. Keep up. Come on now.
But why
Because
don't we
once
just do
you-
that
once
and
one
like
of
in the tunnels.
No,
be
I know.
invisible?
I'm saying, why is that not our best option still?
Because if one of the guards or patrols finds us, then the entire castle knows because of hive mind.
Okay, that
So our stealth chance is eliminated.
Yeah, but you're talking about
Yeah, but-
busting through the front door.
yeah, I was gonna say our alternative is busting through the front door. That also eliminates stealth.
But the advantage
that's
of going through the
direct.
back door is no. But the advantage of going through the back door is to get to the Great Mother first. And if
Right.
we fuck her up first, possibly your mom is fine.
Or
Also,
we find
backup
out
can't
your
get
mom
to
is
us
fucked,
as easy.
That's true.
and then we just go kill her.
Maybe
No,
we can
not-
barricade too.
Nuke the whole place.
No.
That's a terrible idea.
Delirious is freaking me out. I'm trying to think of the easy.
I think it's a
hate
matter of
this.
I think it's a matter of we've said the right thing. We just actually have to like pussy up and do it.
No.
No, we haven't said the right thing. Okay.
You're looking at it from a very specific point of view, which is not incorrect, but you're not looking at all the perspectives of how you can maneuver yourselves through things without necessarily using the casting of spells.
We just walk.
No, we have magic items. That's not casting spells. Abilities and
Do you want me
the
to give
magic
it to
items
you,
are
or
not
do you
casting
guys
spells.
want to continue to figure it out? Because you have all the ability. You all are not playing. You're not all paying attention to your characters the way they would be thinking. We got Searth there feeding his face without paying attention to what could actually be happening. That's what I'm saying. You guys aren't thinking. You guys are thinking about, well, we got to do this via magic casting of spells, and there are other options. And you're not putting those together, and that's why I'm frustrated for you. I'm not frustrated that you guys aren't doing it. I'm frustrated for you because once it occurs, I think you'll be like, oh, is that easy?
But we're talking about a mech.
You're on the right path of using an item that is not casting of spells. This will
Oh, look
this
at
will
the
require
spear.
this will require one individual and one magic item. That's it.
What?
Well, it's either Rofmagon. What do we get? The spear. We have the spear
What is the
teleport
spear?
is short. It teleports, but only short distances. Like for a long time, but it's
I
only
have-
two. Wait, let me check.
I think I just. I don't know if I'm right.
Let me see. Maybe it's me. I'm scared now. It's getting like you can teleport directly into the castle with your.
It says that in the item description. Teleport directly to Black Dragon Castle. Wait a minute.
Homing beacon to Black Dragon Dungeon. Wait, what? Castle Dungeon.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna go grab food, but I think I just hit an idea.
Oh,
Food helps
it's-
me think. So
It's teleport per the spell, but it's only with 10 successes, so I think that's 3 people and a limited distance, but it's for an hour, so they can kind of like clip. But it's not gonna get everybody there, but it would be one way close.
It's definitely not the rough my gun.
Ellen could run at full speed and zip everyone in so fast no one
Who-
could even see them move.
What other items do we have? Just got a bunch
they'd
of
have to
items.
get
Everybody,
closer.
we're checking more items. I have the helm, but
Wait. Can
Gotcha.
we? Can this might be really, really, really obscure. Can we become Assassin's Creed? I have a rod of authority that still has uses to create.
Ooh. Just
to
tell them we're supposed to be there.
Well, even more than that, of just like using them as cover
Oh, what the?
to get into
What is
places.
wrong with? All right, I have a question for everyone. Is anyone else having issues with their any PDF file reader at all? Like, I can't scroll through my abilities. I'm stuck on the first 3 abilities, and that's all I can see. Unless I go back to my old laptop, and then I can scroll. So I'm having to bounce between the two here to look
So
through everything.
first off, do you have Adobe Acrobat downloaded? It's free.
Yeah, I'm actually using that.
Okay. So make sure you've got that loaded, and you should be able to load up into that. Now, if you have anything else that is like a translation from like a PDF to a reader and then back down to Adobe Acrobat, you're gonna have issues.
Okay. Let's see. It looks like it's an Adobe Acrobat document. But every time I click on the abilities, I do the down arrow that I normally would do, and it doesn't. It just every option just seems to scroll to the next page. Doggone you.
Did you scroll through the text box? Because I know we've at these levels we've got a lot of abilities. Are you scrolling through the text box or are you
I'm
scrolling
trying
through
to. I'm
pages?
clicking on it so I can edit the text that the first
No,
1,
Born
2, 3,
Stellar.
4, 5.
Acrobat is not busted. It's user.
Doggone it.
If you all can't figure out how to use Adobe Acrobat, that's on you.
Who has? What about the coins? Let's look at who has coins. I have one coin that makes.
The
Who
only
has
coin
coins?
I have gives me 50 to my strength.
Oh,
And you
wait
never
a minute.
use it.
No,
There we
it
go,
gives me
bam.
plus 50 my strength, and I always use it. It's just always turned on. Don't even worry about it. I don't have to activate
Doggone
shit.
it.
We have
Oh.
a polymorph coin.
We do have a polymorph coin.
Nope, that's not.
Could that be the dragon idea that we had? But it's not. It's
You guys
Sirith casting. It's an
you
item.
guys are going down the right path, but you're thinking using powerful items when it could just be a simple item.
We got little items. The only little item I have is the Rod of Authority.
We throw my energy sword really fast and make a helicopter blade. Haunts with his magic shoes.
I have
Get on his back.
I still have a necklace of hands.
I don't think explosive gel's gonna help. That's
No.
really like. I don't really.
I have a cape that makes me fly.
I have a
carapace.
mask. Can do extra sneaky sneaks, but that's a Death Festival mask, and I'm pretty sure the Death Festival is past now, so no one's gonna be wearing masks.
This is probably a dumb
Wait.
question.
Go, Ellen.
If Ellen went invisible and thinks he was holding her invisible, that does not count people he's grabbing onto, right?
Wait, can we all just go into the chest and have one of us smuggle us in?
Oh my gosh, that
Because we can actually all fit into the chest. Badger's went down into the chest and it's like a cavern. So,
You're
holy
right.
shit, wait, we can all just get smuggled in. Oh my god.
is that an option?
Oh my god. Dad's looking so proud of me right now. I wish I had this pride from my actual father. We can just get smuggled in with the chest. Oh my god. But then it would have to be Bajra carrying it in because the Gunnerzox is 99% Rakas. So if anybody other than a Rakas was pulling this shit, it would be weird.
Well, no, then we go back to a few of our.
So you got half the problem solved.
No, then shut up. Bajra's got skills. Bajra's got skills in disguise. She's been disguising herself since day fucking one.
I mean, alternatively, I think Ahote, I know Ellen, and maybe Sirith can go invisible as well.
Yeah, but you can't go invisible and carry a box.
A box is an item. If the item is something you're carrying, won't that be invisible as well?
Yes.
Yeah.
But you're still you're relying on things that you don't need to worry about, like going invisible. You can go invisible. You can disguise, sure.
Can we just ship ourselves because not the entire city is under? Can we just go and get on like a cart and like shove ourselves into the box and keep it like a little open?
Someone's
Trojan
so-
that's not how that works.
I'm so confused. What? But also, with the spear, it's 10 successes for 1 hour. So that's hold on. I'm gonna get my book, see how many people that is.
I think it's 1 person per 3. I think that's what it was said.
Like what?
I think it was 1 person per 3 successes.
Okay, and the distance too. Could one of the spellcasters teleport us to the edge? And then Var can like 3 people, and then Var goes back, and then and then we go back, and then they're in. That makes sense, right? You know what I mean? You know exactly what I mean?
You're gonna be a fairy. It's like the prisoner. It's like the wolf,
Yeah.
sheep, and cabbage scenario.
Yeah. How many times does Var have to go across the dome with a spear for everybody to get in?
Why do we need to we don't need. We could just teleport to the edge and then walk through.
But then we can get directly in the
In the castle.
no, in the mother's pit. Or
The dungeon.
whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can go behind her instead of going through the guards. I can just go like
I don't think they're.
Mhm.
Wait a minute.
Go hide under her in her thing, beat her up there, and then we come out and we already beat her. Oh no, she's also in the hive mind. Fuck.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, at that point we
She is.
just walk-
She is the hive mind.
Yeah.
All right. Good news. I figured out the issue. It is with my PDF.
We do have a skeleton key, so we can lock whatever door they're coming from with reinforcements.
We have a skeleton key. When did this happen? When did we get a skeleton key? Okay.
For some reason it's locked.
Dad, because this is getting painful and I know time is a thing, can I make a tactics roll to figure this shit out?
If you
Oh.
would like to.
Okay.
Dude, can we conjoin minds?
With our brains combined.
Can we conjoin forces for tactics?
Yo!
Ooh!
I'm a fucking genius! Holy shit! So that's hold on. Because it's not very high. Don't be nice to me yet. Ah! 16! That's 16 successes! Of a tactics roll. That's pretty good. That's pretty damn good. I'm gonna give myself my heroic luck because goddamn lords know I need it. I'm in.
Couldn't be me.
Listen, I'm pretty. I had to sacrifice all of my heroic luck for some bullshit. Okay, I'm building her back up.
No fair.
We're up to 2.
Are we all rolling? What I miss?
No, I'm just checking. I did a tactics roll
Oh.
to figure this out for Dad to spill beans.
How many successes did you get?
16. I'm a genius.
Okay, I want to give it a minute and let Born Stellar check their whispers.
You told Born Stellar before you tell us you are a cruel mistress.
I'm gonna text Borstellar. Hey!
I have to ask
Never
now. Is Born Stellar the bestie you had the maternity shoot with?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay, that's just weird.
You don't. Oh my god, why?
So you make your tactics roll. You kind of
Uh-huh.
you're kind of moving down the right path, and it kind of clicks. Probably the best way to do this is for all of you to go into the box, shrink the box, give the box to Ellen, who can run it 35 miles per hour with a given map drawn by you where he needs to turns on his darkness ability because of an item, and becomes invisible and runs through it.
That makes sense.
This is the speedster we're talking about. Utilize the speedster.
Saint Nick.
Which means that the charisma check for him to actually not run into large groups of infected Rakas would significantly improve.
Yeah, but then he's also alone. Can he summon us?
Yeah,
Still
we're
in the
And he
box.
just opens the chest.
Just open the
It
box.
just opens the chest and just
That's you're,
I mean-
but,
Bar,
but
I
you're
choose
also
you.
assuming, that he's going to get caught.
Law of physics. It's hard to
Gotta
stop
catch 'em
something
first.
going 35 miles per hour.
yeah. He's also like a blur.
I mean,
If you
so
saw a person,
let's
go-
put this in context for Var, who's Canadian and uses.
He's illegal in a school
35?
zone.
I'm gonna say it's 54.
Hang
He's
on.
illegal. He's illegal in a school zone.
It's 56
That's my guess.
kilometers per hour.
Oh, not bad. I was not bad.
Actually,
Which comes down to 51 feet per second,
That's fast.
moving at
Actually,
35 miles an
he-
hour. 51 feet
Is
per
he fast,
second.
boy?
And that doesn't even include when he actually activates the other coin, which
no,
I believe triples that.
more than that.
I'm pretty sure
I
it'd
have
be
it
a
written
like,
here somewhere. Hang on, let me see if I can find it.
So
it'd have to be like a strength roll to not have your arms be ripped off trying to stop it.
right, literally. I mean, if you think about a car,
Go
those of you
go
guys who
stop a
actually
car.
drive, or you're going 35 miles an hour and you've got to stop instantly. The car is going to slide in its braking mode for 70 plus feet.
Mhm.
We figured it out, Nico. Or
Yeah.
Bajra figured it out because Bajra's a genius and decided to roll dice.
Bajra's a genius.
No, it just came to the
Expert
point of
tactician, just like my mother.
When you finally you guys were on your way, and but you're like, we can teleport, and we can't with magic.
And it'll weed out the stupid along the way, because whoever reaches out to grab Ellen is probably not going to be fighting us.
Probably.
This is correct.
On the bright side, he'll finally get that arm he's missing.
That's not the way that works.
I
Oh.
mean, if nothing else, you have reduced drag, so you go even faster.
There's got to be a way to graft some other arm onto your arm.
Oh, there is. There's an entire ability called
That's what I'm saying,
biomechanics.
If he stops and he like opens the chest and he's got like 6 arms just clinging to various parts of him, but they're missing the rest of their body because they all ripped off.
Jeez.
Which one fits me best? I'm going to just
No,
stick it on.
And they're-
biomechanics.
they're
just
all
like you,
Rakas.
just like you have your hands.
They're
Sirith.
like
You
huge.
can build a biomechanic leg, or another arm for him.
Yeah, Sirith has a mechanical arm.
So it's
Oh,
not
yeah.
hard to do.
I have a mechanical hand.
Okay,
Just a
mechanical hand.
Yeah, Mr. Luke Skywalker. Okay.
So that is the best way to do that. Go ahead and give me a. You don't have cartography, do you, Baj?
No,
Okay, so
but I have tactics.
go ahead and make
Does
a.
anybody have?
Does anybody have cartography?
Like a
Well,
lore demon.
Oh, the one time when you need something that's like really weird, map
Yeah.
making, cartography, no one has it.
Is not.
I got navigation.
I don't think it's on the.
No, it's
It
not.
is.
No, we have cryptography,
Which isn't. the
which
same
isn't
thing.
cartography.
Isn't there a
different.
cartography skill? Maybe I.
We do
oh,
not
know.
You know what? No, it's under navigation. I put it under navigation,
Oh,
so it's one
okay.
skill,
I got navigation.
right?
I do have navigation as
I
well.
believe it's under
Oh,
navigation.
look at these smart boys.
Yeah, my navigation ain't that good.
I can buff. That's why I'm here.
It's decent. It's better than your intelligence. So
Yeah, so you can through the skill you will also attempt to map out areas with some skill. This includes making maps of dungeons, castles, homes, cities, areas of the void, etc. So navigation is the way to go. So why don't you do this, Bajra? You will go ahead and make an intelligence check. The more successes you get, the better the maps that Ohote and Sierra will be able to accurately draw. That will
Something happened. Something's going on. And they have to inform you.
what's going on?
Because he asked Bajra for an intelligence check.
Look,
Chaos.
we're here for the intelligence check.
With the rare, elusive.
Could we
decided?
argue that since Bajra is leading us in making the map, she could use her leadership?
Can I use leadership?
No.
Leadership is way better.
I tried to help you.
Leadership is way
doesn't
better.
work that way.
I can
Leadership
use
doesn't
Greater
work that
Hope
way.
though.
But this only allows for you to go ahead and use it towards like map making. So you're going to have to make an intelligence check to describe how to get from point A to point B via the tunnel that you guys escaped out of.
But isn't that not tactic? My tactic score is lower. I'm gonna shut my mouth.
Yeah, go ahead and make a Lord Tactics that
Nope.
way. Go ahead.
Nope. You already said intelligence. That's
Oh,
all I heard
see
was
how I was
intelligence.
being-
so
I was being
you
beneficial
know,
to
I
you, and
you
you
know I
started
might as well just roll
Mouthing
the
off.
intel. Hey, not bad. It's 3.
Say 3.
Wait, maybe not.
At least I didn't fail.
No, you
Can I
didn't.
spark of
didn't fail.
insight on Bajra to make her remember the path better?
Wait, oh shit!
What?
Wait, can I actually? I can boost myself with god powers. I'd like to predict the outcome of events.
Hold on. What's spark of insight do exactly?
I have to pull up the spell itself. The short description says that it makes target suddenly remembers what they had forgotten. So if she forgot the path, can't describe it to us very well.
Could have actually cast that on her a long time ago and figured out how to get the puzzle done. Yeah, I
You will
will.
not disgrace my Aunt 2 for that. I'm a genius. Shut up.
Can I just make her remember the path?
Well, but she's still, yeah. She'll remember. She remembers the path. It's a matter of her describing. You know, it's a left hand. 30 feet. It's a left foot. Things like that. So just give me an intelligence check. The better you do, and yes, you can do predict the outcome. I'll allow you. You can sacrifice heroic luck and re-roll this, and do predict the outcome.
I've already given.
Let's see if we get anything, because my wits also isn't that high.
5.
I'm a shut my whole mouth. That doubles up too, right? I get the explode.
You get
Yep.
to explode.
Explode. This is just for my wits, which tells me how many successes I get to add on to this shit.
Good.
Holy shit. Okay, so 16 we're adding to that intelligence check. 16 successes we're adding to that intelligence check. You're giving me what?
I'm sorry. What?
What? Sirith, are you?
No, he was gonna do a
I don't
spark
think
of
I
insight.
don't think I need to anymore.
Okay. Well, okay. New intelligence with 16 successes. Don't let me forget that. That's 1.
17
successes.
It's okay, I almost
Thank
said out
God.
loud, don't fail.
Thank God for Lear. Lear coming in clutch.
So 17 successes. Go ahead and make me a navigation roll. Ohote or Sirith, whoever's got the highest skill can attempt to. You guys can boost each other. You can do a synergetic, but a cooperative skill.
I'm going to cast Greater Hope to boost both of our skills.
If we both cast Greater Hope, does that stack?
You don't have greater hope.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
It is a
Yes, I
spirit.
do.
It is a spirit element too.
No, is it?
Elemental as
Okay.
well.
No, and no, the spell wouldn't stack.
Oh, okay.
Just whoever had the greatest amount of successes
So-
would take over. It would stack in the fact that if yours was a lesser duration, the moment
Okay,
that the duration, if you know what I'm saying,
Mhm.
they'd both be active, but the highest one would be active, and then if the one that had the lower, so it's
Okay.
that's max. So we get a plus 50 to all of our
Scores.
skills.
Okay.
and Ellen's gone.
Navigation.
No,
What's
I'm
your
here.
navigation?
I'm having to
Okay.
bounce between
And who's
this
doing
computer
navigation?
and my laptop to
That's what
read
we're
everything.
figuring out.
What's
With
your
that,
navigation scores,
What
Boris?
is your navigation?
Who's got the more
Mine-
experience? I guess.
only have a 79 navigation. Well, with the plus 50, it's now
129.
129.
I had a 61.
129.
What they roll it.
Okay. So now with 129, I'm going to use precognition. Which I need to roll a meditate skill. And I get a +1 bonus per 3 successes.
I'm also going to
21.
hit you with aid. You're going to make the
One-
most detailed map in existence.
193, so that's 10. It's 12 successes. Oh, wait, I can't go more than 10. What does aid do? I forgot.
What does aid do?
Well,
Aid
from
is,
the
gives
look
you a
of that roll.
+5 to your skill check.
Yeah,
For
it just
every
gives you a
3
plus. Yeah,
successes.
for every 3 successes.
That's still 7, but I think I'm going to re-roll that. We'll give you a little bit better help.
Huh.
There you go.
Okay. So to answer the earlier question of how fast can Ellen go if he activates his coin, 122.7 miles per hour.
What the
Plus
fuck?
20, Ahote.
Bro,
I get +20.
Plus 20 to your skill check.
Okay, so now I have +70.
Holy crap, that's fast.
And then with the
Yeah,
bonus,
at that
10
point,
successes.
you should be making like G-force checks to see if you just don't stop and you're just like just boots.
34.
Only your boots remain.
Okay. So navigation is 79 plus 70. And then I got
Oh,
a
flash mode.
34. So 10, 11, and then plus a bonus 10 successes. So 21 successes.
On your navigation,
Yes.
it is the most detailed map ever created in all of creation.
Whew, teamwork.
We know Black Dragon so well.
Well, you know the
Wait.
paths of where you want to go, and you've actually given them the ability that you've actually, if this is blocked off, you can take this. If it's like you go 5 more feet or 20 more feet, there's a passage that go this way, but then you have to backtrack. You've given him like 5 alternate routes for him to do
Nice.
What kind
so.
of role would it be to preserve the map real quick? As like an art, I feel like this will go on display somewhere.
No, as soon as we're done with this, I'm keeping this.
Hey,
None of you
Mark,
motherfuckers are kidding.
So
That still
long-
doesn't change my preserving
Especially
the
not
map.
far.
So long as the map.
hey, what?
The map will be preserved for the most part. I mean, if you want to do a magical preservation, that's a conversation for a later time. But so long as he doesn't drop the map, or hurts the map, or does anything like that in any way, then
Blows up.
yeah, blows up, does anything like that, it'll be fine. And so I just want to clarify: you guys are moving not towards fighting your mother, but taking on the Great Mother.
Yes, we're going to the dungeon.
But
So that's
now,
where the
but now you have
leads
to
anyway.
get to within distance for Ellen to be able to run, so he doesn't overexert himself running some 2,000 miles.
well,
Yeah.
I know exactly where the alter reality spell starts.
You have a rough idea.
Yeah, if we just go to the outside of the
There.
city, which I definitely know the name of. It starts with an L.
We can start from there.
Kaha?
Lakaha.
Lakaha.
If- Lakaha.
Lakaha.
Listen, I live in Florida where we have a lot of those.
Make it like a Idaho.
If we just go right outside of the city and then it'd be pretty manageable for Ellen to speedster his way through.
Mhm.
And it'll also give us time to find at least some cover for us to jump in a box.
We can
Presuming
make
the
sure
whole
Ellen has
landscape
the
hasn't been
skeleton key.
completely leveled.
I
How
don't
about
think
we
that's
just
the
appear
point.
invisible for safety reasons. Unless they all have clear sight, then it wouldn't do
They're-
anything.
We know damn sure that Uldazar has clear sight.
Mm-hmm.
I don't
was a
think
giant
the
man.
mother has eyeballs. I don't remember
So what's
seeing
the order
them.
of our attack method? Are we going after the Great Mother, then your mom, and then Uldazar?
Well, if we can take out
Yes.
the Great Mother, then we don't have
Then
to.
that might, yeah. Then we
We
maybe.
don't know that.
Maybe.
We
It
don't know that for
creates the
certain.
spawn. We don't know if it exclusively controls them. This might not be
Yeah.
an illithid situation here.
We
Yeah.
could, what are those?
Played Baldur's Gate too many times.
I can tell. Theoretically,
No, you-
yes. If we get rid of the Great Mother, that releases my mother.
I'm going to say
That is-
hypothetically because theoretically needs to have some
Theoretically.
evidence behind it.
Well, this theoretically also comes from the fact that we are assuming that my mother is being manipulated by the parasite and not by Uldazar. That
Again,
is the
that's why I'm
caveat.
dialing it back from theoretically to hypothetically. We don't have any evidence supporting our claim.
And on
The
top of
only
that,
evidence-
you guys have never done a deep dive into what these things actually are. You know, it's a Great Mother. You know what it's called, but you don't know if there's like if
I know it comes
you don't
from
know enough
space.
details. Well, you know it comes from other realms.
I know how it got here.
Okay, but you don't know the ecology of these things.
Oh yeah,
I know everything about its relationship with Baja's mom.
yes.
Um,
Thoroughly
Cersei's
embedded in her
actually an
brain.
expert on Basha's mom.
Yeah, you're a thorough expert on Baja's mom.
now, when we get there,
She is a great historical figure. You bookish types are weird.
He read the book. The
Uh-huh.
The book of your mom?
yeah,
he
he
read her
really
book
did. He
cover to
read the
cover.
book of your mom. He knows
Cover to
everything about
cover.
her until
Inside and
like
out.
I guess the
Read it
recent
front to back.
update was like
It's a bad.
What were you gonna say, Ahute?
I was gonna ask, when we get there, what's our order of attack? Do we just start bombarding this thing? Are y'all gonna rush in close? Do we try to scope it out first? Do we just
It
go
was-
in guns blazing?
We're
It was-
puncturing that water balloon. Full stop. End of sentence.
So it's okay if I
So
cause
no
a
plan,
singularity?
just attack.
It's
It
okay
was
to
It's
just
just
what?
Bajra who is.
If
The-
I'm able to, is it okay if I can cause a singularity on it and hopefully just make it?
I would advise against the singularity because it is underground.
Yeah.
That will bring the entire building on top of us, and we do not need another airship incident in reverse.
My singularity isn't that powerful. It's not like the one I created with
Yeah,
Satan.
but the stability of the structure is what I'm concerned about. Is that the thing has already burrowed into the prison.
You said
I
it's
mean,
made
it's
of
made
granite.
of
It's nice and
granite.
strong.
Yeah, it's strong, but you get rid of the bottom part. Have you ever played Jenga?
There
Yeah, I
would be
was
some
great with
explosive
it.
paste. I mean, it won't bring down a building, but it would hurt it.
I would advise against
Hypothetically.
singularity, and for clarity's sake, I would advise against a singularity in any sort of situation. If killing the Great Mother does not free my mother, and we do have to kill her, I have to be the one to kill my mother. Just for
Do you have
clarity's
to be
sake.
the only one to fight her, or you just have to?
No,
manipulate
I just have to be the one to kill her. I need to take her head.
I just need to remember in case we have another incident. I need to do. I
We
know
are
to do it
not
non-lethal
going to
instead of.
Yeah, whenever I say don't hit her, you listen. Not okay. Bet. Let me pop some holes into her again.
I wouldn't pop a hole in her this time.
No,
Or
because she's
anytime.
much
I'm not
smaller.
gonna.
Because she's small. Listen, just trust me on this. And Uldazar, half her brain for the bitch. I just want some of her body parts as trophies.
Those are body parts. That's
I
a
want
fact.
some of
Roger
her
was the
hair.
only one.
All right.
Roger was the only one in the chamber with it last
So,
time we were at the castle.
are you
right?
going to
Yes.
teleport to outside the city?
Yes.
Who's doing the teleportation?
Not me.
I can.
It's either Ahote or Cirrus.
There are only
Or
two.
Var, because Var can do it too.
No,
can
not
do-
that
no.
far.
Oh wait,
If
yeah.
only 3 of us want to go and we want to go in really small increments.
Yeah, my
When
bad.
you're really motion sick, I can bring 3 of us.
Yeah, no, I can teleport us there.
Okay.
Give me a
so
roll,
it's
just
the 5
don't
of
fuck
us.
it up and then take out the fatigue.
Christ. It is the 5 of us, and we're bringing Luna and Eddie. Yes. Luna, yes.
Yes, I think
Eddie,
How spacious is the chest? Would the mech fit in?
we
No.
we can all. I don't think he. No, because you have to be
unfortunately
able to get into the chest, and that's the part. Because once
We
you're in there,
can-
it's like a cavern.
We can
But-
make him small.
Or he can make himself small because he's got
He
that.
can only go so far.
He can only go
He
as
can-
small as a large
He
creature.
can,
Ah.
yeah, he can turn into
that's still
a.
too big.
No, he can polymorph into. It's up to you. There's no like small size requirement for polymorph.
No, when we tried to. Oh no, we can polymorph. Yeah.
He just couldn't polymorph into anything bigger than a giant. Any creatures bigger than that, like dragons.
So he
and such.
could. So he could polymorph himself into like a rat.
Hell yeah.
We could have the rat that comes in with us, and then surprise, mech.
I choose you, Pikachu.
Yeah,
You
it's
guys are
evolving.
all
Your
being
rat
Ellen's
evolved
Pokemon
into
for this
giant
mission.
mech.
That is a
I-
terrifying sight. As you see, Jose like bring his hand, make it really small, and just brings it to its face, and then just like open his hand like that. I
And
would
then
die
you
in
just-
shock.
No,
And
he
then
can
you
only
just
go as far
realize-
as small.
Well, small will fit. It's. I mean, if
Small will
we
fit.
medium-sized creatures can
actually,
fit
hold
into
on.
the box.
No, he can go as far down as fine because it's improved because you guys cast it at major, so
Yep.
it gets all everything before that. So
So we can turn him into a rat, and then instead of doing a Pokemon situation, we have a Digimon situation where they just become a gun.
You think my rat
What?
is unassuming? Well, my rat is now a fully modified Glock 17. Have fun.
Exactly. Okay. Jose
Hey,
is
is there-
teleporting us into the box.
Yeah, is there a technomorph? Like polymorph, but for technology, like into
Become
like
robotic?
changing to change it into something different, like turning like a fridge into a cell phone or a phone into a coffee maker, or
I don't know why you would want to.
I've never
Technomancy?
written anything for that. So
That seems very domestic.
Technomancy is
Very
very hard
non-adventure.
to
There we go.
balance in any regard.
who rolled the 98? Oh wait, that'd be Ahote.
Hey,
Can I jinx him and make him re-roll that?
So you weren't here. I don't know if you heard, but
Spending three.
Bajra gave us, hey, I got an idea for a new shirt. Using one of your major villains and just say keep it, instead of saying keep it real, keep it 100. I'm like, no.
100.
I'm going to have my artist do an Ahote, and we're gonna use that, and Ahote is gonna be saying keep it at 100.
keep it 100.
Keep it 100.
you know what?
Do we gotta
Or-
start doing like?
How much heroic luck and fatigue do I need to spend for Var to just magically give me the fucker maneuver? Because I need that for shit like this. I
That's
know.
how that works.
Can I?
All right,
jinx
I'm
him?
spending 3.
Can I spend a heroic luck to make him re-roll?
No.
Okay, then I'm spending 3 to not cast that spell.
Yeah, because that would be the next thing we go to the critical fail tables of you casting a spell. Which
Well, it's a good thing we're not on a time crunch.
Kind of are. So can I do it again?
sure in about 15
Run it
minutes.
back. Can't do it
Okay.
any worse the second time.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead and try it again.
All right, sorry guys. My magic flow has been a little off lately. But I'm gonna prove all those.
We just watched this man try to
That was
cast
embarrassing,
teleport and then
Jose.
fall on his face.
You've
No.
done that like 14 times. What just happened?
That's because I only used one finger to snap. Now I'm using all 4.
If you critically
always use
fail
one
this
finger.
one,
Old man Hote.
we're doing the wild magic effect.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Old man Hote.
So,
Oh, you're good.
yep. That's like 20 some successes.
Yeah, you make sure you take the fatigue for it, but you pretty much pop out just in La Caja,
La Caja.
and it's just on the outskirts of what you believe is the circumference of the alter reality spell, and you still have maybe 500 feet to get to the castle.
Okay.
That's like a hot girl walk for Ellen.
Yeah,
Yep.
immediately taking.
Into
deep
the
breath.
box.
All right, now you need to be specific. Exactly what are you doing next?
Going into the box.
Okay, going into the
Ellen-
box.
Remember to keep the lid slightly open, like hold it open with your finger so we can breathe.
Roger that. Will do.
So that means he's got one arm that he's going to attempt to hold on to this little chest with one finger in it. So that means if you run into anybody, or run into anything that causes any issues, you will be at a massive disadvantage.
Yeah,
Wait,
no
we get
shit,
in-
he only has one arm.
How?
What I'm saying is you're holding onto an object while keeping a finger inside the lid so they can breathe.
Right.
Do we need to breathe in?
Why can't we just stick something
Why
in
can't
there and
we
then
just
tie
have
it
our-
around?
Why
One
do
of
you
us
even have
be
to
up at the
worry
lid.
about it?
Or yeah,
Yeah, we might have enough air in there to last the duration.
we're not
That's
gonna be
true.
in there for hours and hours on
Yeah,
end.
it's not like you're going to be in there for hours.
You're gonna be
Ellen's
there
going to have to
for-
make 3 charisma checks, and he's going to get, because your map is so well done, he will get a bonus to that.
Can I buff
if-
his charisma from in the chest?
No. It's
He's soloing
it's
this.
a extra planar thing for the chest.
Okay.
It opens onto
Okay.
it opens into a
It's
small
like a bag of
planar
right?
pocket.
Like a pocket dimension.
Yeah, like a pocket dimension.
Okay, so if we don't need to worry about with us breathing, so just hold on to us or stick us in a pocket,
You can shrink it down to about the size of a small
like playing card case,
yeah,
wasn't
like
it?
the small
Yeah.
box. It's not very big. You can slip that into a pocket and go.
Put us in a pocket.
All right, ready?
Not a prison pocket. Shut up.
Yeah, definitely at the prison pocket. All right, ready?
Not the prison pocket.
Ellen,
All
All
right.
right. Ready.
Speedster.
give me a charisma check. This is to get to the first third of the labyrinth beneath the Blackened Dragon.
Yeah, please don't spill us. Or
Wait,
We're gonna
before-
pocket
did,
fight.
did you
Have
want
it
to
here.
give him a bonus before he did this, Sirith?
Jack. I have to find which buffing spell it is that can
I don't
buff
have
abilities.
spells.
I have.
I was gonna cast
one.
haste. I don't want to make it harder.
Is it boost? It might be boost attribute.
If I cast haste on him, will that limit the amount of charisma checks he has to make because he'll be moving double?
Yep. I'm gonna boost attribute your charisma, Ellen.
Okay.
Hot one, bitches.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Evil.
Our boy got the Riz.
Got the ring. Yeah. Rock and roll priest.
Rock and
Alan's
roll
just
priest, bard,
sudden-
and now the Rizzler.
Now the ring.
And a
And
side job of
the direct opposite of a Hote who fucks it up all the time.
hey,
18
hey,
successes.
it's only been recently.
Recently, as in the last like 6 months.
How many successes?
4.
18. It's +5 per 2, max of 30. So you're gonna get a +30.
So you have a +30 to your charisma at this time.
And that does stack. So if a Hote can cast boost attributes,
Nice.
Let's
As
see how much I can do it.
Sirith is getting into the chest
element
and-
any.
As
Because I know I
Sirith is-
can.
God damn it, Jose!
Spending 3 more and I'm done casting spells for the rest of life. Fuck.
Stop. God damn it, Jose!
This is y'all's fault because y'all keep telling me to keep it 100.
Oh my
And now I
God.
finally kept it 100.
Even 100.
You're just buffing our boy. How can it be that hard?
I'm nervous, okay?
You just watched me do this. Oh my God.
Ellen's
Okay.
arm grows back, but it's out of the center of his back.
I did this as perfectly as you can. You immediately walked in there and did it as bad as you can.
He literally said, "Hold my beer."
I'm-
Oh my god. No,
If
it's
anyone
okay.
can mess it up, it's me. Don't worry, guys.
No,
I got it.
guys,
it's a different spell, so I can spend 3 more, right?
guys, it's okay. It's okay. He's old.
You've lost your
Can't-
touch,
Old
Jose.
man Ohote can't
Old
keep it
man
up.
Jose.
That's why. Because you made me age so much.
Oh sure.
Wait, so he
that's
can't
why.
get it up? So is Ahote's magic stored in his balls?
Hey.
Hey,
I
Stargana.
can. don't go spreading rumors to your sister, all right?
Oh my
I
god,
can.
dude!
My
you
cousin.
just rolled a
My cousin.
Oh, yeah, cousin. Goodness.
wow. He's so old he can't even remember who's related to who and how.
You gotta
and why.
remember, Bajra's the oldest and she just turned 18. You don't want to catch a case.
Cousin. Who's older than you?
Yes, she is. Not by much.
What's up, Sargana? Thank you for joining us. You just missed our wonderful spellcaster, who seems to not be able to roll anything very well. Has rolled a 98, a 96, and an aught, and a what's considered a triple aught, a 100 on his skill attempt to cast simple spells.
Actually, it
Fucking
wasn't a 90.
simple.
It was a 99.
Okay.
I gone up in order.
Well, you have.
I feel like Nico definitely needs to hear Born Stellar's roast that just happened. He's so old they discontinued his blood type.
What?
War of the night.
Just, you know, just
Oh,
that.
wow.
We gotta upgrade that one.
That's amazing.
Oh my
my
god.
God.
Born Stellar. We're buddies.
Oh my god. That's amazing.
Oh,
His
goodness.
With the younger Ahote, clearly not with the older one.
God.
So, anyways, Ellen, give me how many successes did you get with that roll of 53 after you got boosted an
Well,
additional 30?
what did the critical fail do to the boost?
No,
'Cause I thought
he
you
sacrificed 3 heroic luck to ignore that.
Oh, okay.
Nothing
okay.
happened.
All right,
Nothing
what was
happened.
the boost again? I completely lost it after
It's a
that.
plus
I-100.
30. Plus 30.
Plus 30.
Plus 30.
30.
So that is 4 successes.
4?
Yeah, his
What?
What?
he rolled a
Huh?
53. He
Uh-huh.
the what?
You don't have 60 in that score, my love.
He has 70.
Plus
Huh?
an additional 30.
Plus
you have
30.
So 100. Yeah.
100. So you got 5 successes.
Oh,
6
5 successes. Okay. Let's count it. Yeah, 5 successes.
This isn't for anything.
Wait. I had a thing for Ellen to say. I got it all typed up here.
Better.
As a thank you to Sirith and Ahote, or it was supposed to be. For the
Not a
the
Hote
booze,
anymore.
right? Well, yeah, no, not Ahote. He'll
Let's go.
kinda
Let's
get-
go. Come on.
Okay. I don't know. I feel like it's the mood got killed when the Hot 100 was rolled. Maybe he'll say it later.
All right. You make your first check because of the fact that you actually have a really well drawn out map. You are able to slip through and pass several groups of guards right off the bat. However, there were a couple of times where it was very close, like incredibly close, to the point where you actually gained the attention of them, but then they moved on. Go ahead and give me a charisma check.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Bornstella, for my senior citizens bonus. Oh my goodness.
Nice.
That's 4 successes.
Hell yeah, it is.
Again, you avoid several large groups of roaming Rakkas. You almost get trapped in a 4-way intersection by three of the groups, but you're able to find a small crack in the wall that you were able to just suck into, and using your darkness capability with the cloak, you kind of just they move past you. If you spoke Rakkas, you would hear them say something about the darkness, but you don't. Give me your third and final charisma check roll.
Can I
Here we
predict the outcome of events for him?
No,
Aha,
Because it doesn't specify it has to be for me.
no.
8 successes.
This time you make it finally through. You find the steps that you were supposed to find, and you make your way into the. You make your way past the dungeon, through the dungeon, down through where you're supposed to, and you come across a large cavern, which I do not have. I have it on the maps, but I'm not going to show it. And we will pick up there next week, where we will start in the bottom portion of this cavern of the Great Mother, and be prepared for a long battle, Var. I'm just saying. That's all. All right. Until then, thank you so much for coming by, Sargana. I apologize for it. It's got to be an early night. I've been sick most of the week, and I'm not feeling. I'm actually getting ready to pass out right now from stuff. And
That cold medicine kicking
cold
in.
medicine starting to kick in, and we will be back next week with either the final battle, or part 3, or part 1 of 3 battles that are going to take place over the next month or so. So we will see what happens. Until then, this has been Legends of Chaos. I'm Telarius Game Master, and we'll drop it off to Var.
Nez, for Moss.
Hi, I'm Moss. I play Sirith, and I'm going to pass it over to Ahote.
Hi, I'm Ahote. Just want to thank all of my supporters.
Keep it 100.
Keep it 100, like my sister, Bajra.
Who's not 100, who's barely legal.
Don't say that like that.
I'm Selkie. I play Bajra. I'm scared, but excited. And last but not least, the speedster himself. I have a retainer in. I can hear myself lisping.
Don't be scared, sweetheart. You're fine.
I'm very scared because you keep rolling 100s. Anyway, Ellen.
Markham, Ellen, really fast. Whoever goes, I think that's everyone.
That's
Yeah.
everybody. Back to
Yeah,
me.
that's everybody.
We'll be back next week. Stay safe, stay healthy, and as always, stay legendary.
Goodbye,
know it.
friends.
Bye.
Bye, friends.
Bye-bye.